shito, simply delicious. Chili sauce with or without meat at affordable prices. Contact +380-6671-22560 or +380-9349-72285. Oriflame, the cosmetic products. To get any cosmetic products, the body spray, body creams, deodorants, etc. Contact the number on my screen, +380-63-522-6070. Get your cosmetic products in Ukraine. Visit GhanaMart.com. For Ghanaians in the diaspora who wants to buy food for their family and friends back home in Ghana, just visit GhanaMart.com. You can buy online and your family and friends receive it in Ghana. You can also buy credit for your family and friends back home in Ghana. So visit GhanaMart.com and you have the best online marketing experience.
Alright, so this is Bari TV. Today there's an upgrade, you understand? So this one is called Interview Ride. Interview Ride. What's up, guys? Alright, so welcome to Bari TV. You're welcome to Bari TV.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so this is the first time we're doing this kind, you know, and this is because it was your birthday, so it's a birthday treat, you understand? Alright, so yeah, it's a bari-ride. Bari-ride. This guy, you be smart guy, die. Yeah, be bari-ride. So today we're going bari-ride, you understand? Yeah. So you're welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm pretty good. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope you are expecting a lot today.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting.
Yeah, actually she didn't know that we were going to have a bari-ride, as you rightfully said, so it's also a surprise. We have more package for her. At the end of the ride, you will see the package. Yeah. Stop blushing now, guy.
Package. I'm not blushing, I'm just
I beg, where are you guys going? Oh, we are going to a journey of no destination. So all right, so you tell us, you know, as you do it, how we do it, you know. So you tell us your full name. So what's your full name?
My full name is Anastasia Chinaya Okoli.
Oh, okay, that's great. Anastasia Chinaya Okoli.
It's Chinenye.
Okay, so short is what?
Chinene.
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 No, the short of Anastasia is what?
Anna.
Anna.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, can I call you Anna or Ann for the interview?
You can call me Ann or Anna, anyone.
Because Anastasia is too long for me to call.
No problem, Anna or Ann.
All right. So, Casey boy, I can see you. Eraputa. You know, big ups.
Hello.
Okay. So, let's start the interview and let's see what we. Okay. So probably we have just like I know you are a busy girl. She's a working class girl, so she has to go to Hey, all right. So, I mean, what are you actually doing in Ukraine?
I'm here to study.
I see.
Actually, I'm a registered nurse back home in Nigeria. So what
really?
Yeah. So what I'm here to do is to upgrade from RN to BSN.
RN, registered nurse, to BSN.
Bachelor's.
Okay. Oh, I see. Then big up, so so did you work when you finished RN, or when you had your?
Yes, I did.
You worked in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Oh, so when did you come to Ukraine?
I came to Ukraine April 2017.
April 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. 2017. How many years now? Let's see. Two. 2 years now.
Yeah.
No, you're not even. But you are still an amateur here. Just 2 years.
Whatever.
All right. So, God don't punish you. All right.
Do you cuss on your show?
It's God punishing somebody now. It's God that I mentioned. Kiki Wacho, how far? All right. So guys, it's one-on-one with Barrister. All right, but this one is called bari-ride. Yeah, bari-ride. So, it's her birthday belated, so we want to give her a birthday treat. You understand? So that is why we've upgraded to this level today. Yeah. So we're going to be going slowly, and then we're going to have her cruise around the town, and at the long run, we're going to have some wonderful package for her. So if it's your birthday and you want to be hosted on Barry TV, oh, feel free, guy. Feel free. Yeah. No big deals. So let's continue. If you have your questions, as usual, you can just drop them. I'll read it to her. Okay? You can just drop them. I'll read it to her. So okay. So let's continue the interview. All right. So let's continue. So you said you came here in 2017.
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
So from 2017 till now, how has been the journey so far in Ukraine?
Well, it's been up and down. It wasn't easy at first. I'm not saying it's easy now, but I'm getting the hang of it.
I see. Okay, so I would like you to be real. Okay, tell us some real shit. Okay. All right. So that means that probably you are 2 years in Ukraine, and then you are in your second year in BSN, right?
Yes.
I see. All right. So you have how many years more to go?
1 more year to go.
1 more year to go.
Yes.
Wow. That means you'll be leaving Ukraine next year.
Yeah, by God's grace.
I see. Wow. Okay. So, if you were to choose where to go after Ukraine, where would you like to go? Back to Nigeria, or what's up?
Probably Canada.
Probably Canada. Why Canada?
Well, they have very good facilities for nurses. So.
We can't hear you.
I said they have very good facilities for nurses, and so I want to build a career in nursing.
Oh, I see. So you can't do that in Nigeria?
I can do that in Nigeria with whatever it is I learned from them. At least I know that their medical system is different from what we have back home in Nigeria. I would love to take something from them and take it back home.
Oh, okay.
Someday.
So the one you have here is not enough? Is that what it means?
Well, it's not like it's not enough. No knowledge is a waste, so... Sound is disturbing.
Oh, really? Okay.
She said the wind is disturbing.
right, so I'll deal with that. Okay, don't worry, I'll deal with that. The AC, we are in full AC, so you understand. It's just the AC disturbing for now. You understand? Sorry, we'll deal with that. So about your this thing again, about the education. Let's start with one, and then we go to the other. Okay, about the education aspect. So you think that after your education here right now, you'll be satisfied with what you've come here for? Are you fulfilled so far with what you are?
Well, so far so good.
We did AC inside, AC glass road, so don't worry. Is there?
Well, I've heard a lot of medical students, foreign medical students, complain that they're not taught anything. But for me, I think for us, the case is different because presently we're undergoing training in the hospitals and we're being taught, though not in English, but you don't have a choice but to pick up somehow. So they're doing their possible best. They're doing it the best way they know how. I'm not saying it's not enough. I believe as a medical personnel, you have to do more on your own because you're going to be handling lives, and if you make a mistake, it's either you kill the person or you make the person better. It goes both ways. So you have to put extra effort. You don't have to depend. I don't know. I always tell people that want to listen to me, you don't have to depend on what your teacher is teaching you because he or she doesn't know it all. You have to go out there and get information for yourself. Every medical person I know, we do research every now and then. So that's just it for me.
Wow. All right, so let's come to that. Means that I think you are partially satisfied with what you are having because most of the times you do the things by yourself.
Yeah.
You are in Ukraine, and I feel that most of the things the teachers don't really speak English. All right.
Yeah.
So, are you satisfied with the language, how they teach in English?
I'm not satisfied.
So would you
I'm
tell?
not 100% satisfied.
Yes. So would you tell someone who is coming to Ukraine to you encourage the person to come to Ukraine? Anyways, with this what you've had so far.
50-50. I won't encourage the person to come. I would encourage the person to come. Why am I saying this? Everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage. Yeah, I for one would have loved to go to Canada to study, but the finances were not enough to back me up. So I chose something better, something lower. That's why I'm here.
So it's do something lower.
Yeah, as in the price was a bit okay to handle. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so let's come to your general life in Ukraine. With the relationship you have with people in Ukraine and I mean maybe the Africans or something like that, is it okay? Is it okay? Like are the people you meet here in Ukraine cool? Are they okay, or you feel they have some problems?
They're okay. You can't you can't rule out having some issues with humans. We are human beings, for crying out loud. You can't rule out having issues. Even your family members, you're going to have issues with them once in a while, but it shows character on your part, how you handle it, and you move on. I won't say anybody is bad. Everybody has their good side, and we all have our good sides. We all have our little flaws here and there.
Oh, you've been here for 2 years. Do you speak the language?
I don't really speak. I speak the broken language. I cut and join.
Okay, would you say it's a plus to learn a language?
Yeah, it's a plus to learn the language because you never know who you would meet or where you need to use the language. Take for instance, I work somewhere, and sometimes when I pick up a call, somebody is greeting me in Russian language.
Wow.
Before she remembers, oh, she has to greet in English. And then I reply and laugh. And then we laugh about it before we carry on. So it's a plus actually to learn another language different from yours.
I see. All right. So how many languages do you speak so far?
I don't speak English. Igbo.
English and Russian. You say you speak Russian, or you don't speak Russian again? It's just some way somehow.
Ukrainsky. Chut-chut.
Now they can see you well.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
They have to see me.
Okay. So now let's talk about real life. When you were coming to Ukraine, all right? Do you have any idea of maybe establishing yourself in Ukraine, or you have to just come to school and go back home just like that? That means you are solely coming for school, or you want to come here and then establish yourself here and stuff like that?
No, I never had any intentions of
Establishing outside.
establishing in Ukraine. Probably somewhere else, not Ukraine. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So, if you get a chance to establish yourself in Ukraine, would you? Is this place a place for you to? You feel you can establish yourself?
Maybe, maybe not.
This real life,
Maybe,
situations.
maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe for a while. For a while. Probably for a while. And then.
Are you open to marry a foreigner?
When you say foreigner, what do you mean?
Someone who is not from your country. From Nigeria.
Yes, I'm open to, but it depends.
Can you marry somebody from Ukraine?
I don't think so. I've not seen that person, so I don't think so.
Among all the Ukrainians you see in this Ukraine, you don't see anyone you can marry?
Nah.
How often do you go out?
I go out when it's necessary. And when I don't have anything to do outside, what am I looking for outside?
All right, so when you were practicing your nursing in Nigeria, were you making good money? Because the way we compare, we want to go outside to work, maybe in Canada and stuff like that. To compare this, do you make money when you were working in Nigeria as maybe RN registered nurse?
Yeah, I was making money. If you say, do you make money?
Enough money, okay, enough money.
Well, it's never, money is never enough. That's the truth. Money is never enough. But then, I was making money. I was able to save up to bring myself out here. So, I was making money.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were able to save to bring yourself here.
Yeah.
That is an interesting part of your life. So you brought yourself here when you were coming to Ukraine. That means you processed everything by yourself and
I went to Abuja because the embassy is in Abuja. I didn't pay any agent. I did everything myself, and then little support from family members. Okay, oh, you have this, oh, that's good, I support you with this amount here and there. But every other thing, going to the Ministry of Education to authenticate my documents, I did everything myself.
Okay.
Nobody did it for me.
Alright. Okay, I understand. Alright, so with everything you've done, that was very perfect, and maybe you had support from people, right?
Yeah.
People. Okay. So when someone is not able to do you have challenges with fees and stuff? Let me ask that one first.
Yeah, most times, yes.
You have challenges with monetary issues.
We all have challenges, yes.
No, some people don't have. It's not. We all don't have. I told her she's a business girl. The money is coming soon. That's why I'm interviewing her so that she remember that I once interviewed her. She won't show the money alone. Because all these guys I'm interviewing. All right. Papi Solo, I can see you. All right, so
Solomon. Hey God, Solomon don't come here.
So my wonderful viewers, this is one-on-one with Barrister. This one is called bari-ride because we bring up this one especially for those who have special occasions like birthdays, graduations and stuff. If you are interviewing them, we give them a bari-ride. You understand? So that is it. So if you have any question, you can just drop it for her. You can drop it for her, then we would ask her the questions. Okay. I'm trying my best to get some words from her, encouraging words. So if you have any words or questions for her, fine, you can just drop it, and then we would continue with the interview. Loretta Bossa, I can see you. You've been running away from my interview. I'll get you one day. Don't worry. Miss Palova, we can see you. All right. So with those who have challenges with money, or let's say with their education, all right, I don't know, some of them is just laziness. Maybe they just couldn't go to class and stuff. But on the other hand, where they don't have enough money to pay for their fees and stuff like that, what do you think they can do? Because everyone comes here with the notion that they would be able to finish the school however way they want to work, whatever way they want to have support from home, but things didn't just turn up the same way. So what do you think that, from your experience, maybe for these 2 years, what do you think they can do if you know?
Okay, from what I've seen, a lot of people, there are people who make a little living from making hair. And I understand that there are lots of Africans here. We always want to make our hair. We're all about our hair. We Africans, we don't play with our hair.
Okay.
So you will always find an African who wants to make hair. Another thing they can do is little business on the side. There are people who cook African dishes. There are people who bake. There are people who sell stuff, you know, probably things that we can't readily get here that we enjoy back home. You could find a way to get it to us and sell and make little money. I'm not saying you're going to make all the money in the world, but that little, you know, extra on the side goes a long way.
So what if the person wants to the person doesn't know all these handiworks? Is there any special way the person can go? Because people are really stranded in this country and they are always deceived by agents. Why are you deceived by agents? You are a fish. You are one of the fish that
story of my life.
How did you come to Ukraine? How did you get the name Ukraine, and why do you think that this place could be the place for you to attend? How did you get the information to come study here in Ukraine?
Okay, I'll start by saying I heard about Ukraine in 2010, 2011. I was working in the hospital and a colleague of mine mentioned he was processing his visa or student whatever to study, to go to the Ukraine to study. And I'm like, Ukraine, please, who is talking about Ukraine? I discarded the thought. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even okay, yeah, I think I googled. I saw a lot of stuff. I saw that they don't speak English. That puts me off.
Wow.
And then yet again I continued working. That was, I said 2010, between 2010 and 2011. I continued, I moved on, I left that hospital and moved on to another hospital to work. I changed to another job and continued working. I had forgotten about Ukraine. And then, well, some life challenges happen to you and then you decide you need to move in your life. This was about 2016.
2016.
Yes,
Okay.
I told myself I needed an upgrade. I needed to, because I have to pay house rent, I have to pay bills. And this was the point where it was, you need to leave RN and go up. Because once you're an RN, you're a level 8 in nursing in Nigeria. I don't know how it is in Ghana or somewhere else. You're a level 8, and being in level 8, you're always going to get shitty salary no matter where you go.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to upgrade and do better with my life. So I started checking my options. I've been told by family members to go abroad and study and then probably stay there and work and build my career. So I actually got an admission to study in Canada.
Okay.
But at this point, I didn't have enough financial backing to go through with it. So I started looking for other options. I had the option of South Africa, I had the option of the UK, but their processes were, and then somebody mentioned Ukraine again. And
the sound is bad, right? Oh. Okay, I'll do that right now. Okay.
And so I started looking into it with the help of my younger sister. We started looking into it. We reached out to an agent on Instagram who we started sending all the necessary information they asked for, and voila, the rest is history.
Wow. And with all this you went through, you still had the courage to just come make it here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are hopeful that you're going to finish the school successfully in a year time?
Yes, of course. I'm going to finish. I've started, I will finish.
Wow. Were things hard in the beginning, as you said? Things hard?
It was difficult. It got to a point where I kept asking myself, was this even the right decision? Should I have resigned my job and start, because this was like, for me, starting my life all over again. Because I had an accommodation back home. I had some things already in place, and then I had to shut that down and like start my life all over again. So I kept questioning myself, I kept questioning God, I kept questioning everything that needed to be questioned. Was this the right decision to have been made? But then,
were there points where you just want to go back home? Maybe it was just
in the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, because when I got here,
in the beginning, okay.
the agents took my money. They took all the money. I was left with nothing, and they were asking for more. Where would I get more from? That was all the money. Like, when you come with your whole life savings, that was it.
Okay, so were you having any backup plan from home?
Yeah, there was a backup plan.
But did you go the way
we actually invested in a business. I put in my money, my sisters put in their money, some other people put in their money for this business to mature, and somehow the whole thing crumbled even before I could say Jack Robinson.
Yeah. My wonderful viewers, this wonderful show is mostly about entertainment, inspiration, education, and also fun. All right, so sometimes some stories will give you a reason not to see anything lightly, and a reason not to see everyone equally, because sometimes you might never know the options people have. Understand? Some plans might not go well, some of them go well, and so if yours go well, if some doesn't go well, then we have to understand that it's not their making. All right. Today is a special treat for my wonderful guest, as I said, because her birthday was, I think, last Saturday, and so I called her for an interview, and then today is a special treat. So for those who are graduating, and also those who have their birthdays coming, we'll try to have an interview, and with these special people or times of them, then we would have these such treats for them. Okay, I shall have a wonderful package for her from Barry TV, the team Barry TV. Okay. All right, so if you have any question also, you can just send it and then we'll read it out to her. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Are you the only child? Okay,
No.
so sisters. I had sisters, so I'm the only
not
child.
the only child. I'm the first.
Come again?
I'm not the only child, but I'm the first.
Oh, you're the first child.
Yes, I'm the first child.
Wow, what a burden.
I'm a real body.
You have pressure, right?
You can't imagine the pressure. Sometimes the youngest ones who are still in the university call me to ask for money.
Wow.
And out of the little that I do have, I still have to squeeze out to send to them because I can't. They understand that I'm
You
studying.
can't come and kill yourself. Yeah, you can't come and kill yourself.
They understand that I'm studying, yeah. But then, you know,
Wow.
my dad used to call me our part 2 mother.
Mama part 2. Wow.
Yeah, so you know, a mother will always go to any length to satisfy her children, even when she's in discomfort. So
I see. So do you have a mind of maybe looking okay, how do you get your friends here in Ukraine? Because you have a couple of friends, right? You have a lot of friends.
yeah, I think
I think the Mama part 2 has followed you to Ukraine. Is that true?
Yes. I would say I'm a people person.
Okay.
But then I also love my privacy, my me time. And when I want my me time, I don't care who is involved.
Yeah.
I just take my
Just
me
go
time.
like that.
I just withdraw and disappear.
All right. Okay. That's interesting. So you had your birthday. How was it?
It was fine. It was amazing. Yeah.
I see. All right. So
I'm older.
Grace Life, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you. Grace Life, I can see you. Yeah. All right. Sarid Ward. Fresh kid always. Casey boy. Utomilan, I can see you. All right. So, do you have any wonderful words for your viewers?
Wonderful words. I just want to encourage everybody. Whatever you're doing, be the best at it. I would give you my one and only slogan. It's never an option for me to give up. No matter how difficult it is, keep trying. You get there.
Okay, so my wonderful viewers, it's almost time for the interview to come to an end. So as I already said, we have a wonderful package.
I didn't believe you.
Why?
I said, I'm reading the people that join.
Okay, Masiani. All right, so This is the package. All right.
Are you sure there's anything in there?
All right. This is the package. All right. From Barry TV, from us to you. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Can we unbox it?
Yes.
All right.
So that
So,
the viewers will know that there's something inside. Because it
see,
feels
she doesn't
like-
trust Barry TV.
I trust God.
You don't believe Barry TV.
Not only God I trust.
Okay. Do you believe Barry TV?
I believe God.
All right. So we want to try to unbox the gift. All right. Since it's her birthday, we have. Are you sure you want to unbox this right now? Are you sure you want to unbox it?
Daniela, I see you.
Daniela. Yeah, it's
My big baby.
yeah, one of your babies. Big babies. All right, so okay, hold this. Why? It's like, why?
Are you sure it's even for me? Or you're just showing them this and then you take
Okay.
it away when you turn off the camera?
All right, so hold it. So this is Barry TV.
Wow. Amazing. Well,
Happy birthday,
thank
Anastasia.
you. Thank you guys. Thank you. You know I'm part of night.
Yes. So if you guys don't know her, she's the host for Street Quiz. Yes. If you've forgotten her, let me remind you, she's the host for Street Quiz, and this is the package. So you believe Barry TV now?
I believe God. I still believe God.
All right. So that is.
Thank you
for
very
you.
much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So since her name is on it, we can't even take it back. We can't even pass it on to the next person. All right. So we appreciate you, okay, for coming to the show. All right. She's part of Barry TV, so we appreciate her. So this is it. Take care.
Thank you,
Let me
boss.
put it in my bag. Let me move for you. All right, so my wonderful viewers, our time is up, and today we thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you again next Friday. All right, we hope to see you again next Friday. So when are you having the next sweet quiz?
Soon. Why are you putting me in a box right now?
When are you having our next sweet quiz?
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll be expecting.
No problem.
All right. So our wonderful viewers, it's an extra time. Thank you guys for tuning in.
we didn't hear anything. God has answered my prayers.